I'm at your service.
I've heard that someone's looking.
If I knew you better.
What went on with the...
When things got light. Good luck, then. Good God, you look...
I heard some...
Maybe. But what?
That's not... Why did you...
Because he came by one day, lost his money, and then started on a...
He told me that you jumped him when he asked...
Well, that's sort of true. Goodbye.
God save you.
I heard...
It's his own.
Really?
That's what he told you? Bollock!
He really tried to have a go?
He tried, but he didn't have much luck. Good luck, then.
I'm looking for work, and I've heard someone...
I've heard they might be...
Thanks, but no thanks.
Well, you've heard...
What are you doing?
Nothing special. Just a little evening wrestling.
If I wanted to join...
It's pretty simple. First you have to beat Weed. He's that not too dangerous looking fella there. But some nights, he gets a good rest.
So the last match is with you?
That's right.
The tanner sent me. He says you...
Ha! So all his... Let me tell you something first, Whelp. I'm the bailiff's man, and we're not doing...
He told me different.
Ha! Of course he did. Otherwise no one would help him.
I'll take you at your word.
The way I see it, you've got two choices.
What do you mean, get...
Well, you may think you're pretty tough, and if you give us all a thrash...
If I break your arm, then you won't be...
But I'm a fair fellow, so I'll make you an offer. If you enter our... Goodbye!
I want to fight you.
What did I tell you? Take care.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Good luck, then.
God save...
I heard that...
Willing to do anything?
That's not what I meant. What happened?
Nothing out of the ordinary. He came to test his mettle like everyone.
But you didn't.
No. And when he got really annoyed...
Let's fight.
That wasn't... God be with you. No! No.
Let's fight.
That was good luck.
I want...
What did I tell you?
See you later.
Let's fight.
You look pretty.
We'll see.
See you later.
God damn! Ow!
I want to...
You put on quite a... Take care.
See you later.
What's the matter with you? What's it to be? God almighty.
They told me a different tale. Said you went there.
I did go there at first, but they cheated.
If you want, I'll...
Well, you look like...
Perhaps we'll be able to...
Maybe.
Perhaps I can...
Well, see you later.
That was pretty good.
You were really good. I've got to hand it.
What's that?
There are people here looking for really tough men, and I'd say you fit the bill.
Thanks. Look here, lads.
All right. We'll go.
See you later.
I'm at...
I've taken...
God bless you, lad.
If anything else grieves you...
Take care.
kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in
Amen.
heaven. What?
So, you've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
I hear you're hiring men who don't mind
Is that so?
taverns and the like. People.
Well, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any...
The bailiff's man told me about you.
Did he now? Well, I hope you...
If you want, I can give him a proper hiding, just to show you I'm serious.
Spare me the boasting. I've got a test.
What test?
Nothing complicated. We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head up.
Which is what?
No, not theft.
Who's pious? And what?
That's none of your business. But I'll tell you anyway.
How? Did he steal?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away.
I'll have to find him first.
You don't...
Then why haven't you killed him yourself?
It's quite a test.
With the stable boys? It's not hard to get into.
No, not there.
But only monks can get in there.
Just monks and pious.
And how am I supposed to...
You'll think of something. Maybe there's a secret passage.
And do you have any other ideas besides...
Well, there is this one fellow been hanging around the taverns. And if he doesn't help, knock him on his ass and take anything he's got that you could use to
Murder someone in a mon...
Murder's...
Yes, it does. I'd be spilling...
Well then, knock him senseless, drag him outside, and finish...
And do you have any other...
We're not hiring stable boys. We want...
So how many men have you already...
Just a handful.
And what happened to them? Did they hang?
Just the first one.
How will I reckon?
He won't have been there long.
But what if there are others?
Normal? You always...
Yes, except he'll be given a robe.
Then you'll have to try and figure out which one of the novices it is. And get him to be
Get him drunk.
We're better. There's more...
Fine. So I've got to kill Pius. He's in the cloister, and to get him...
More or less.
The main thing is to kill him.
Of course. But that's not all. All hell's gonna break loose in the monastery after the murder.
What else?
No. Before you run for it, take his special dice and bring it as
Bring his dice and the money.
From the monastery, head east across the river. There'll be a swamp where you'll find a fire pit.
Right, I'm to slip into the best guarded place in the entire region and kill...
Yeah.
Well, you can at least say if...
See you later.
That's my... Look what I've got. You'll... Henry! The Lord be... I've got that net...
Excellent news! I'm not going to ask you how you did it. I want you to sneak the jewellery into Carolina's...
Can't I just hand them to her?
You cannot! Under no circumstances must she find out who sent them. Otherwise the whole secret admirer ploys once you've delivered the things.
God be with you.
God be with you, lad. What can I...
Sir, this
What have you found?
I tracked down a gang of robbers who recruited killers for Privislavitz.
That's excellent news.
So far, not much. If I'm going to infiltrate them, I have to do what they say.
You have to kill a criminal to prove yourself to them.
That's not the worst of it. This Pius is hiding...
Good God above, that's another matter entirely. They don't let just anyone into the cloisters, and the abbot won't give up any of the novices. Secular...
What should I do with...
Don't kill him. Bring him to the bailiff and Rata.
It doesn't sound like an easy task, sir.
Far from it, lad.
It seems like the only way to find Pius...
A bit of meditation, and if it's really the only way to get to him, then you'll have to do it. I'm sorry I can't... Take care.
My God! What are you doing? Stop that! You magpie! Help!
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle. You were... This... Well, I...
God! Put me quick! There's a thief over there!
What are you doing here? Don't get lost, or you'll have...
Look out. Hey!
What do you want?
Yeah.
God grant you help.
You wouldn't be...
No. God be with you. What do you need?
You wouldn't...
No. Good luck then.
My hum. Are there nothing I've heard?
You wouldn't be...
No. Take care.
My respect.
You wouldn't...
No. God be with you.
God be with.
You would...
No.
See you later.
Gods.
You would...
No. Take care now.
You must understand. This is a blessing, not a curse. What would others give to serve God here, in Sasau?
What would I give if I didn't have to serve him at all? God be with you.
Are you Carl?
I am.
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred.
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
Let's have a drink.
A man after my own heart. No, he... My dear, dear lad. What a cross I have to bear. Take care now.
My respects.
You're Manfred, the young lord's guardian.
Indeed I am.
You must have a mighty thirst. Waiting here...
There's no doubt I'd enjoy a drink.
So let's drink together. And if you start to...
I can see you're a reliable lad.
Good luck to you.
One ale over here, please.
I can't wait to see how you throw. It's no big deal. You didn't have much anyway.
Pour me an ale.
Here you are. Oh,
Ale for me.
I'll bring it right away.
Ale as usual.
Here, just as you ordered.
We'll see. Should I? Shouldn't I? No,
Enjoy it.
I daren't.
Here you are. And good health. Here, just as you ordered.
Cheers!
That'll do me. Not afraid of anything, eh? If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good. That's it. We'll see.
I'd like a bite to eat.
A tankard of ale for me. I've been looking for you two for quite...
So, I'm just to take you at your word, am I?
You must have a...
There's...
So let's drink...
I can see... Take care now.
Here, enjoy it.
I can't wait to see how you throw.
Oh, there. Satisfied?
God bless him.
Here, enjoy it.
We'll see. No point in pushing it.
One beer.
They can't fool your way forever. Damn.
I'll have a beer.
It's not so bad
A
after all.
tankard here.
One beer.
I'd like a beer.
Now you.
Here, enjoy it.
Come on. It's time I had a throw.
Here. Here, enjoy it. Coming.
We'll see.
Here, just
Now I'm
as you
for the
ordered.
job.
To the women, God bless them.
Coming right up.
Come on. It's time I had a throw.
I'll have a beer.
Holy Mother of God, why do you punish me?
I'll bring it right away. Here you are.
Manfred's taken.
and
Thank
good health.
God. He won't let me out of his sight for it.
Why are you being sent to the
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but
But they don't send you to the monastery for that.
They do, when it's the door.
Shit.
Certainly. I'll
Shit
fetch it
is
right
putting
away.
it mildly. The Lord of Bookerver was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with
Why does your guardian?
so I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches every step I take and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money? And even my
Right up.
Why don't you just...
bare arsed? What the hell would I do?
Certainly.
I don't know how
I'll
to
fetch it
work,
right
But there are
away.
poor people everywhere and they get by.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid...
What if I entered...
What? Voluntarily? You can only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special...
So you give me your writ?
Manfred has the writ. You'd have to take it from him.
So I'll steal it and then you can disappear.
Disappear? Bare arsed? What the...
But there are poor people everywhere.
If I...
A tankard of ale for
That's
me.
all then.
Good luck to you.
I've only got 2 hands.
I've got what you need.
Excellent. Give me the per...
Here's half the
Half?
I'm keeping it for...
Well, I can't.
God be with you.
Pour me one.
What?
Calm down.
I get it.
I'm Carl.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate.
But that wasn't very considerate. It's been so hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other.
You took him without the letter?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone. But he's a priest and you're a different case though.
Naturally. I wouldn't...
So then, are you ready to enter?
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Take care now.
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum, et vivam. Et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here?
It was my choice. For a common lad like...
It looks like we're both here for the same reason.
Would you tell me?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular... Make sure to read it this evening, so you know how things... Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we... Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs. This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to.
I found this piece of parchment.
The words mean nothing to me.
I'd like to ask you something. Who's in charge of...
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter.
I see. Are there any...
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a...
Tell me something about...
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren.
Tell me something about...
Work, prayer, as...
What are the roles...
Someone takes care of the library. But it's the circators. They can be quite strict. So if you want...
I'd like to ask... Who's in charge...
Truthfully, everyone...
I see. Well, that's all. I'd like to ask... Can you tell me...
7 centuries ago, Saint Benedict of Nursia, the fundamental precepts are obedience.
Do you never want to know what's...
And what should be going on? The sky is just as blue and...
Who's in...
Abbot Peter is the administrator of them.
And what happens when the old abbot...
Then we elect...
Are there any...
Yes, there are. On one side are brothers who'd like to see John as abbot.
Tell me about...
John is the circator and the oldest brother here. It will be only natural...
I'd like to know.
Nevlis manages the monastery's property. He doesn't have... Although perhaps he's too keen to check...
Why does it matter?
Because the future direction of the monastery hangs in the balance. The older brothers take a different view. They say the younger monks...
I thought politics...
You're right. But we know nothing besides...
Are there ever...
Unfortunately, yes.
I understand. Tell me some...
Prayer.
I'm interested...
It was founded by Saint Procopius 500 years ago. After...
Heretics?
They wanted to worship God with some foreign rituals. In a
What are the...
Well, the abbot is the head. But he's not... As a novice...
What can you tell...
What can I say? You're here to demonstrate your
I meant something specific about the...
But you know them yourself. Yorick is an odd one, but he's diligent. Antonius is hard-working and will help with anything, but prays less than he ought.
Can you...
Where would you go? You have every...
Who would you...
Brother Nevlis.
Listen, brother. Is there a...
If you're looking to get into
This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the...
My name's Gregor.
You can call me Siskin. Are you here?
Did you say Purgan?
You'll see soon.
Will you tell...
Look, nothing against you, but...
Are you hiding something?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget. I hate to think of all I lost when they And also because I really hate... I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine?
But you didn't have to...
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery or nothing. If it had come to that after my father's death...
They must have realised you robbed them. And you stashed away...
Indeed, sir.
What's your plan?
To get out of here as soon as I can.
That's all I...
Please, keep it to yourself.
I'm still...
It's no big terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. I mean, at other times I don't get to read what...
I'll leave you be.
Thank you. And please...
There's something I should tell you. I'm here to find someone and, well, to do away with him. But listen, it's...
What's he doing here?
They call him pious because he used to be a priest. When he found out a lot of people were after him, he hid. They sent me here to find him, and...
So we have one outlaw and one assassin in our midst.
Well, that's just it. No, but I hope I'll track him down soon.
I swear I don't know anything.
I won't tell.
You're talking about killing in the
Would you do that?
You're right. I'll keep it to myself. I've got problems enough of my own with...
Thank you, Siskin. How is it that you don't get any...
I've paid off the circators to turn a blind eye. And the other monks don't notice as...
I'd be interested... Tell me about Antonio.
Oh, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with, of course, the exception...
That's all.
It occurred to me you...
Lockpicks, eh? I won't ask what...
I'd like to ask... Well, that's all.
Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These... As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren. And above us monks are the prior and the superiors, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. Come now, I don't want to still be showing you around at midnight. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the rule of St. Benedict.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts, expect a swift punishment.
Come now, I don't want to stop showing you around at midnight.
The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You too will learn how.
And that's all. Today you are still If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad.
Thanks for showing me around. Will you tell me?
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my it's peaceful here.
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one.
I'll be interested. What can you tell me?
That there's no man alive less suitable.
You don't know yet.
I've heard things. Siskin must have been like him.
Why is he in the...
No one knows. Maybe he...
Do you think he has a seat?
Don't we all? But unlike the others.
That's all I want. That's all.
What do you do?
I'm Gregor.
I know. But I've no time for idle.
What, you do nothing else?
It is my penance and my blessing. What would you...
I'd like to...
Can't you see him?
The forbidden books must be in that cabinet.
Forbidden books, written by the devil himself. Forget about them. Forget about them. Oh, you're interested in what's inside? Forbidden books. Himself. Forget about them.
To visit your parents' grave. This year it's 12 summers gone since they died. Time flies, eh? My Agnes has been gone now for 4.5 years.
God be with you.
Greetings, brother.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might eat.
I'm interested. What can you tell me?
Oh, he's always got a smile on the new friend. I'm surprised he hasn't been thrown out.
Sounds like...
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Believe me, Gregor.
Do you know anything about...
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. He's always happy to help.
I've read the abbot's book. It says in there that you're not as saintly as you make.
You broke into the abbot's quarters to spy on me?
I wasn't interested in your opinion about what I did. What interests me?
I'm not going to tell you anything.
Just try it, and I'll smack you.
No, don't hit me. I won't say anything to anyone, I promise.
I'm interested. Can you tell me?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. But I'm just the ordinary.
Why did you join them?
Because it was better than living in poverty. As the youngest son, you know what? I'm glad.
I'd like to ask... Listen, there's something I ought to tell you.
Ha! I knew it. It's better than
Never mind that.
That's Siskin. I always thought he was an odd one, the way he carries on.
You mean his not going to morning prayers?
So you know...
Actually...
I think when you take a closer look at Siskin...
You've got the wrong...
You think so?
That's what I'm trying to...
What are you going to do to...
That's not your...
You should talk to the Circators, or the...
Who would...
Why do you care?
I'm just interested.
I like John better. But like I've said...
I'm interested.
Things will get worse.
My joints.
Talk to...
I'd like...
Praise be...
Is it possible to learn something?
Only the abbot and the...
And can I see them?
No. The abbot writes and keeps his...
I found this piece of part...
Ovid?
What is that? Is it the name of a book?
Not what, but who? Ovid was a... Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly, if he'd had his way, all such books would have been burned.
Oh, would you...
Absolutely. Eustace's wits were... I imagine he hid them throughout the monastery. It might take you a while to find them all.
Good.
Thank you, brother. It's of no great importance, but if you can...
Can you tell me...
The art of love is a sort of manual instructing young people how to find and maintain.
Where should I look?
If I knew, I wouldn't have asked you to do...
I found a few pages.
Wonderful.
I'd like to... This looks like the dregs after a night's drinking. Who could be coming here?
that you're carrying around? What is it?
Leave me be. I want to sleep.
I'm Gregor.
I know. I saw you in the church during the...
What does that mean?
I make sure everyone observes the rule.
When it's not...
Then we're authorized to mete out punishment.
About...
Ask me...
Tell me... I'd like to help.
I'm convinced Nevlus must have done something that would
So, I should dig...
Exactly. But I doubt you'll have any luck.
Once I find something out... I'd like...
Here, wait.
Thank you for... What did you...
Dig up some...
I'd like...
Talk to me.
I'd like...
I read one of the manuscripts copied by...
I'm Gregor.
I know. It was...
And you are?
Lucas, also a novice.
I'd like to...
I don't know...
What can you tell me?
Not a lot. I don't know him. Actually, I...
What can you tell...
Not a lot. I don't know him.
You really don't know anything about any...
Don't get upset.
I'd like... Do you know anything...
I don't.
Tell me about...
I'd like to, but there's no...
Are you joking?
Why should...
I'd have thought you might want to know who you'll be spending the rest of your life with. I definitely...
Don't get upset.
Stomping about like a bear.
Will you tell me?
I
mean, where you're from. What's...
I'm a novice.
Come on.
I could, but I don't want to. I'm sorry. I want to stay focused on work and prayer, not on who... What has been isn't important for us.
I'd pull those idlers by the ears.
I've heard that you,
What?
I read it in the abbot's book.
What? The abbot's book is locked up in his chambers, and he'd never allow anyone to read it.
I was looking for something else, but I...
No matter what you were looking for, you crossed a line that shouldn't be crossed. Yes, you can call me a sodomite, a sinner, a monster, the spawn of Satan.
You're right. I found it interesting, but I'm not judging you.
I'm glad you aren't like the others. I swear to God, I've never lain with another man. I've never sinned. When my father wanted me to find a wife and start a family, my guilt had been consuming me, and I...
There's something I should tell you.
You're looking for some...
I am a novice.
Why would you be looking amongst monks?
I'm looking for a footpad who's hiding out here.
I heard...
Because you could help me.
That can't be.
Talk to him. Do you have any idea which...
I don't know, and I don't care to know.
If you...
But I can't vote.
I'd like to ask...
Peace be with you, brother.
I'm Gregor.
I know.
I saw you at the ceremony. My name...
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all.
Tell me...
I'm the provost of this monastery. It's my... But in reality, I spend all my time making sure my brothers glide the construction of...
Is there any...
You know, there is. I'm interested in medicine, and I know there's a cure for the abbot's ailment. With your...
You can count on my help.
In order to get the recipe for this medicament, a few rules will need to... I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, the cure for Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books.
Why are they...
Because they contain occult and demonic practices. It's nonsense, of course. Ibn Sina, also known as Avicenna, is universally acknowledged to be a wise man. But here, at some point...
Where can I find...
In the library, there's a large cabinet with a lock on it. The forbidden books are inside. No one will notice if one book disappears, but if more...
Is there...
There's a key to the cabinet in the prior's chambers. The librarian should have another one, or you can acquire some lockpicks. But I can't tell you where or how. Perhaps Brother Salarius could help.
Why can't you do it yourself?
Because I'm one of the highest-ranking monks here, and one day I'd like to become abbot. Can you imagine me crawling around in the black of night searching for a forbidden book?
You could just ask for it.
Do you honestly think I haven't tried? Unfortunately, Librarian Cyril is a stubborn ass.
I'm ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day. To pass unwatched, you'll need to go at night. It's locked, but I'm sure you'll manage to get in. They say Brother Salarius understands locks, but don't tell him why you need it. Once you have the book, bring it to me, and I'll then use it to make Peter's medicine. We'll soon have the election of the abbot over and done with.
Is there any way I could help you get elected?
What would you like to do? Climb up the tower and shout, "Vote for Nev"?
Not exactly.
John isn't my opponent, he's my brother. But there is something you could help me with.
Should I find out for you what...
Let me make this clear. I want to base my candidacy...
Very good, then.
Thank you, brother.
I'm interested.
You're not alone.
Why? What's wrong?
Many brothers think more about their stomachs than prayer.
What sins are you talking?
The scripture says that he who is... I'm sorry, Gregor, it's not my...
Tell me something about how the new abbot...
A new abbot has to be elected once the old one dies. All the brethren can vote. When he becomes abbot, a monk spends most of his time dealing with politics outside the monastery.
I'd be interested to...
I don't like to speak ill of people, but Circuitor John is the worst person the monks could pick to... He's won the older brethren over.
Why do you want to be...
Because when I see the way things are headed around here, I have no other option. I'd like to change things and bring...
That's all.
Peace be with you. What trouble?
I'd like... Ah, this looks like the Saracen language. Ibn al-Hassan. That's who I'm looking for. Avicenna.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus. What would you like?
About that magic potion from the... What do you plan on doing?
I don't really know yet.
Siskin,
Well, maybe it is, maybe it's not. But I want to try it.
would you share the...
You don't even have to ask. It's thanks to old wives' ointment, which prepare oil, a fistful of marigold, drop the ground marigold in the cauldron.
Sounds...
And it probably is.
I'd be interested... I'm interested...
What could interest you about him? He's a no-good rat.
That doesn't sound...
It wasn't meant to. No matter what you...
What can you tell?
It's a tricky situation with Lucas.
That's all.
Brother? Where were you during Mass? Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Their weakness must be taken into consideration.
I definitely was there.
Really? I'll pretend nothing. Brother, stealing is a sin. You should know that as a Christian.
Therefore, the brethren should be occupied.
Very well, brother.
Now, show me what you have on you.
And again, that's fixed.
Peace be with you, brother. What
Here's the book you...
Amazing. This really is it. Now I can use it to prepare a cure for our suffering. There'll be no investigation. It would be against his best interests. Is there anything I can do?
I'd be interested in finding...
That's a strange wish you have. They keep a record of every monk in the abbot's book. But you're...
Thanks.
No, thank you. About that book. Don't even think of...
What do you...
I'd be interested to hear about...
Aha!
I'm looking for...
And what?
I'm looking...
Lock pick?
I'd like to practice opening lock.
Well, why not? So you heard I used to be a burglar, did you? I put it all behind me as soon as I took the vow. I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat,
This is not a good...
Much speaking, you will not escape sin. And in another place, death and life are in the power of the tongue. For speaking and teaching belong to the master. The disciple's part is to be silent and to listen.
What troubles you?
For that reason, if anything has to be asked of the superior, it should be asked with all the humility and submission inspired.
What do you want, brother?
Brother? What are you doing here?
You're right, brother.
This is your first. You were somewhere you shouldn't have been.
Very well, brother.
Now, show me what you have on.
Salve. Be well.
Talk to me, bro. I'm no priest, but tell me...
I'm here in the monastery looking for a...
You don't say.
That's not it.
Why are you telling me this, and...
Perhaps you could help me find...
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but...
I know. Aside from me, there are only...
3? Please, leave... No one knows anything about Lucas. Actually,
I don't think it was him.
Don't fret, my friend.
I know you're pious.
So you're finally sure? Tell me, Gregor.
I don't know.
Well, at least you're prepared to think and not just play bloodhound for a pack of nobodies.
I don't want to be like the people I'm looking for. If I have to kill, it's...
You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us. I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhoff. What I saw at Nyhoff made me realize my life was worth shit. But I still had a chance to...
So the evildoer changes his ways?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace.
What if I wanted a different...
You could kill another novice, I suppose. If news of the murder got out from the monastery, my former friends might believe I'm dead. But I'm offering... Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, there we'll split up. You go for your bounty.
Good. Let's do it your way.
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery and some blood to make the tracks.
What do I need the keys to the monastery for?
How else will we get out? This place...
Do you mean these keys?
What? I'm not...
What are you going to do?
I need to get ready for a long journey. Prepare supplies, get some normal clothing somehow. That sort of thing. You can escape in that habit, but I need to vanish as fast as I can.
And where am I supposed to get my hands on blood in a monastery?
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it. All the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list. And when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even come.
All right, that's everything I need to know. I can get started.
Excellent. Come and see me once you... And Gregor, thank you.
What?
I'd like to...
What would you...
What do you desire?
You have...
What's there to tell?
So you turned...
I said about securing a lab. Without that little bit extra...
No one, brother.
Novices have no business here.
Ah, I'm interested. What can you...
Oh, I'm surprised he hasn't been...
I'm in...
Nobody knows much...
Do you have any grab?
Quite a lot.
I'd like to ask... Well, that's all. Thank you for your time, brother.
I've had enough of it.
What do you desire?
I'm here to...
Excellent. I've been waiting. Concoct 2 Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to...
Salve, Domino.
Brother, you were somewhere you shouldn't have been.
Very well, brother. I accept my punishment.
Now, show me what you...
Salve. Well. What do you want, brother? You shouldn't be here.
Talk to me.
I have it.
Excellent. Straight after Vespers, we'll meet in the dormitory.
What exactly is your plan?
We're going to prepare a little riddle they'll never solve. And why at mealtime? Because we need the dorm. Take everything with you and...
Good. Once evening...
Brother, you were somewhere you shouldn't have been.
Very well.
Good health.
We'll have to take that. Peace be with you, brother.
Leaving the monastery is one of the gravest You failed to complete your trial period as a novice.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor? No. But what if? Good.
Good.
What do I need the key?
How else will we get?
What? And what? All right.
Go away.
Go away.
Novices aren't allowed.
Novices aren't.
What do you want, brother? You shouldn't be here.
You've seen us drinking here, so either join in or swear you won't tell a soul. You won't want to end up like Lucas now.
All right.
That's more like... Brother, you were somewhere you shouldn't have been. Don't you...
I've had enough of...
You dare resist punishment?
I apologize.
Now, show me what you have on. Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
What troubles?
I've discovered... The Circatus...
I thought so. John always reeks of it.
That's all I know.
If you find out anything else, come to me.
Novices have no business here.
You shouldn't
Go
be
away.
here. Novices aren't allowed here.
Ah, Gregor.
I have...
Excellent.
Take it. In the night.
And why aren't you spending your...
I only...
I know, brother, I know. But you need...
Even if something inappropriate...
Even then, I'm afraid. Life in a monastery...
Really?
They became lies, jealous...
Thanks for the advice.
That's up to you.
Talk to me.
I'm interested.
Praise be to our Lord.
Servus.
Praise be to God. For a moment. And here's where you dragged my lifeless body.
What is it, brother?
Thank you for helping me out. Now we must each go our own way.
I was glad to help.
What will you do now? Now, get the hell out of here. Steal the first horse I come across and ride until dawn, far, far away from here. I was thinking... Here, take this. Show it to those cutthroat bastards and tell them you found it on me. That should convince them. Especially when they hear about the outcry here after the friars found out we've gone. Your lucky die? In a manner of speaking. Hope it brings you more luck than it brought me. Thank you. Thank you for letting me live, Brother Gregor.
My name's Henry.
All right, Brother Henry. May God be with you.
monks got no business out here. What happened to your van?
I'm still curious.
It's no big, terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and...
What kind of a...
I found it here in the library. It's the Necronomicon. Who knows what it means?
Oh. I'm not too sure what the Prior or the Cicada would say about it.
Ah, prejudice. But you're right.
You're right.
Oh, I'm glad you agree. Just take a... Just please don't tell anyone about the book.
I'll leave.
Thank you.
Good. That's my book. Little. You're... Damn it, I wish I was able to swim.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This looks like the place they were talking about.
Morning, sunshine. Hope we didn't wake you.
Kurva! Did you have to sneak up on me like thieves?
We are thieves. Besides, we had to make sure you weren't followed. Or trying to lead us into a trap. But enough of this chit-chat. Let's get down to business. We heard there was some trouble at the monastery. Question is, was it the right sort? Did you do that job we agreed?
Do you think I'd be sitting here?
How should I know?
It's done.
You've got
He had this on him.
What did you do with the body?
I left it where it was.
So, they lose a monk and find a corpse.
Well, it's not like I was planning to...
Fair enough.
What now?
What now? You did your job.
But what do you need people...
I'm just a crimp.
Where?
He's seriously telling me he didn't notice the cat. There's a hill above Sasau, and on top, there's an old abandoned fort. Only it's not as abandoned as it used.
And they'll let me in, just like...
Good point. At the gate, show them the special dye you took.
That's all?
That's all. You'll learn everything you need to know. Aren't you meant to be in the monastery, lad?
What are you doing? Aren't you meant to be in the monastery?
Good day, Henry.
What happened to your van?
Greetings.
I delivered...
I already know. My spies told me everything. She was wearing...
So you'll go to the run?
Certainly not. I'm not going to pounce on her like a bull in rutting season.
I thought you didn't believe it.
This is no witch's brew. It's an absolutely tried and tested elixir.
Musk of infinitive.
I'm sure I can rely on you.
Take care.
The Lord be praised.
Goodbye.
What are you doing here? You're playing truant.
God be with you.
Aren't you?
Good luck.
Good health to you.
How are you holding up?
It's not as easy.
Yeah,
You got that right.
sure. Just don't worry.
God, you meant to be in the monastery, lad?
What are you doing?
How come you're...
Take care.
God bless.
Let's talk.
More.
What are you doing here? You're playing truant.
My humble...
Do you know?
Could be. Sir Anish is convenient. You can... Take care now.
Good health.
God grant.
Sir, I have news, and
After everything that's happened,
I'm afraid so.
You're full of good cheer, aren't you?
It seems the Pribyslavitz encampment was...
How did you find...
I found a recruiting agent who works for...
Ah, God's holy hat.
And what did you...
They have another, much bigger encampment in Vranyig.
What do those bastards want?
To hurt us? Conquer the region?
How?
I'm one of them now. I have their secret sign. I know where their camp is.
That's out of the question. It's...
Sire, compared to everything I went through to get this, it will be child's play.
Then we'll have to attack them before things get out of hand. Ideally, but then again, before we attack, it would be useful to have a...
It's much less risky than our raid on Pribyslavitz.
All right then, Hal. Go there and find out how many of them there are.
Yes, sir.
Godspeed.
Hey!
God bless you.
I'd like...
You just made it. Of course. I'll write your name. And I need to know what weapon.
Longsword.
Good. Farewell.
Meeting face to face in this round will be Alder Fryer, a man-at-arms from Sir Divish of Townboat's garrison. And he will face Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Radzig Kubla. Welcome, our warriors. All is prepared for the first duel. We will witness a duel with longswords. Change weapons for the second bout. Our warriors will fight with hunting swords.
Over here. Jesus Christ!
He shall proceed to the next. Entering the arena now will be Michal of Janowitz, spearman of the Lords of Stonberg. And his adversary will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Radzik Kubla. Welcome, our warriors. And this very first bout will afford plenty of entertainment. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Go! Lost your wind.
The second bout will surely be no less exciting. This one may decide the winner. Our warriors will fight with hunting swords.
Hold! What's the matter? Shit!
Shall proceed to the next round. Entering the arena now will be the victor of many previous tourneys and a combatant today too, Peter, called Black Peter, who will measure his skills against Henry of Skalitz from the company of Saratse Kubla. Let us wish the combatants luck. And this very first bout will afford plenty of entertainment. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Winnie. God damn! Oh, yeah! What's up? Jesus! Change weapons for the second bout. Prepare to watch a fierce fight with axes and shields. Cunt! Bugger! Hanish, by whose good grace this tourney is convened, selects the weapons for the third decisive duel. The combatants will engage in a duel with warhammers and shields. The third and decisive duel was won by Henry of Skalitz. Lords and ladies, good men and good wives, you have just witnessed the final duel in today's Ratai tourney, for which we all owe gratitude to Sir Hanish of Leipa. All glory to the victor, Henry of Skalitz, man-at-arms in the company of Sir Radzik Komila. His prize will be given to him by our gracious Sir Hanish.
Look out!
You did it in the end, Henry.
I certainly am, my lord.
See you later.
Good to... God be with you.
Goof. That's my boy. Look what you...
Aye, you're right there.
God be with...
I've got some good...
All right. Good luck then.
Can we do... Aye.
I got them from Uncle Peshek. True.
I've got some...
Lad,
All right.
don't you want a little wager on the ratte tourney?
What?
Wouldn't you like...
I'd love... Home already.
Something you're looking for here?
Well, what?
Ah, the prodigal!
Let me guess.
I knew you were going...
But I had a divine revelation. But next time...
Oh, well, I am...
I'd like to try... I've heard...
Oh, naturally, Musk of
Moses?
How do you think he managed to get his people to follow him?
Yeah, so it would seem.
Who do you take me for? The wisdom of the ancient... But since you ask...
What? That much?
As King Solomon said, if you like, I can...
Oh, not again.
Now, is that any...
Apologies, Master. I was carried...
I understand your impatience.
And leads out the window. So what is it you want from...
Oh, my dear apprentice, everything is gone. They say they don't trust. Does this look... I'm an honest trader and...
A regular Good Samaritan.
And any time now the slanderous gossip will spread here from Sassau. I should leave before things get worse.
but I can't go anywhere until I've made a bit of coin. So, what's needed is to give the locals a bit of encouragement to open their hearts and purses.
I'm not going to go around beating...
What do you take me for? I wouldn't hurt a fly. Violence is for the dull-witted. We must gently demonstrate to them the necessity of buying my remedies. For example, to ward off a
Revenant?
The dead return from the grave. A corpse that the soul...
Yeah, I saw something like that once. But it was just some drunk going home from...
Don't make light of such things. Now tell...
Sprinkling poppy?
That works for mares. You are my trained apprentice. But the ignorant villain...
How do you propose to do...
Well, they're all... We'll need a grave. There's one along...
What's that?
Well...
Not entirely. What does that mean?
You'll have to dig it up.
Why this particular...
The locals don't like to talk about it, so... It's surely got some...
Well, if that's how it is, we could open old wounds.
Then it would be best if no one could...
But that's a sin.
Refusing to help the needy is also a sin.
My conscience is clear where your stomach is concerned.
The grave is not in hallowed ground, so that's hardly worth one lord just out.
I'll need a spade.
Yes, dig it.
And what am I to do with the
Keep them. Human
Great.
There's a gossip in every village. Here too, a woman who'll spread...
And what am I to tell this gossip?
All you have to do is casual...
Where does this one...
The last house on the left, on the road to Sasa. She was the rumor...
And that's all?
Not quite. You should ask her...
So, dig up the grave.
And the remains. Don't forget...
I might have known any task for Capon would turn into some insane escapade.
Hey, you! It's forbidden to walk at night without a light.
God be with you.
Heavens, no. It's quiet.
And what about that?
What empty...
The one beyond the village, alongside the...
How would you know it's empty?
Oh, it's dug up, all right. Freshly. And...
Lord in heaven.
How come it's not in hallowed ground, anyway? Only unrepentant...
I don't like to say.
Whose grave is it?
Well, once a long time ago, there was always a lot of charcoal burners here, but...
Well, no one wanted to work...
he was a hard-headed fellow who always wanted to take...
Well, I can understand that.
His wife was expecting, though no one knew it yet. And he wasn't doing...
Well, I can understand him.
If we'd known how badly off they was...
And did he get caught?
Well, at first it was just a few eggs going missing from people's hen coop.
And I suppose he was harsh.
Even then he didn't let on why he was doing it. They whipped the skin off.
So justice was done then?
It wasn't enough for some folk. When the butcher found out he'd never get any compensation, he wanted them to chop off the charcoal burner.
Well, he got off lightly enough.
And in the end, he got...
The butcher caught up with...
No. It was the mills of God turning slowly but surely.
God have mercy.
Amen.
Nothing could have been done to...
There was no one there. They say on that day, he parted ways with God forever.
The Lord...
Don't ask me that.
Come now, good wife. You can't...
I said no.
God save you.
I know who was buried in...
So begins.
Oh, don't start. What devil? I'm trying to tell you. He was from Ledechko. He was trying to eke out a living for himself and his wife, but...
Pride drove him from the straight and narrow path, and so...
They caught him and punished him, but some of the people he'd robbed didn't... Then when his wife died in childbirth, and the child too, he blamed everyone...
But when the time came to pay his debt, the charcoal burner cursed God, who struck him down in righteous vengeance. He came back as a revenant.
Jesus, did you listen to what...
Sorry, did you?
Oh, never mind.
The question is, what would...
What about his wife and child?
Well, how did they die?
In childbirth.
And when his... Nothing too original. What is...
How am I supposed to do that? It might be a bit
No problem. There...
He was stealing food from people.
We should steal from people.
Maybe just a few eggs from hen coops.
Well, that...
They would, if I put...
And they're nourished.
The gossip mentioned the butcher. It seems he was infused.
And the revenant.
How's that?
Spoiled meat is a... That too.
So, I should switch the... What about the butcher woman?
What about her?
Her conscience was troubled on account of her man, and she couldn't sleep. But I helped her, so she's found some peace.
So...
What? I'm supposed to scare...
All right. You can find some other solution, but make sure it's the same kind of...
He cursed God. They don't have a church there.
That's it! If folks...
You want me to steal Rose?
Or just exchange.
For what?
So, switch eggs for charcoal, switch the meat. I hope so. Of course, if you come up with anything else...
What if someone sees...
They mustn't. Otherwise, it'll...
Sure. And how would I know if I've succeeded?
I'll be the first to know. Off you go.
But whatever he did, don't you think he deserves...
Dear Henry, after all...
But he certainly won't have any as long as I'm
but...
Help?
Me, of course.
But there is no...
Not yet.
All right.
Splendid.
Since...
You won't convince... Revenant bones. Goodbye.
Has something happened? What do you think you're doing? You've no business here. What's that?
What?
What have we here?
What are you gaping at? Have you paid?
Hey.
No? Then get lost.
Lamb. And I'll need lots of it if I'm to switch it all. Just lamb now. I need to switch to lamb. Hang on, this is venison. From roe deer. No wonder it's under lock and key. That's not enough meat. This isn't the right kind of meat. need to switch the lamp. This isn't the right kind of meat.
God's. Take care.
No.